My name is Jeb Gordon. On behalf of the Paulding County Rotary Club, we would like to welcome you to the 27th Annual Christmas Parade. While the club hosts the parade, none of this would be possible without the continued support of the following people: Mayor Boyd Austin, Dallas City Council, and Police Chief Joe Duvall. From the county, we'd like to recognize Chairman Dave Carmichael, the Board of Commissioners, and Sheriff Gary Gullidge. Most importantly, none of this would be possible without you. Thanks again for coming. Enjoy the parade, and Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Paulding County, and welcome to the 27th Annual Invitational Dallas Christmas Parade, brought to you by your Paulding Rotary Club. I'm Stacy Hamby, president of your Paulding Chamber of Commerce and proud member of the Paulding Rotary Club.
And I'm Ashley Henson with the Paulding County Sheriff's Office. And with that sound, that's Dallas Police Chief Joe Duvall. You know that the Dallas Christmas Parade is about to begin.
Yes, down the beautiful streets of downtown Dallas, right here on Main Street. People are lining the crowd. They're ready to get this place started, and very happy festive attitudes going on today.
That's right. There's lots of folks, both young and old, and it's a great day to have a parade. It looks like the first folks we have in the parade are the Paulding County JROTC programs.
Yes, and that is the Army and Air Force JROTC cadets from North Paulding, East Paulding, South Paulding, Paulding County, and Hiram High Schools.
That's right. They're representing over 1,000 cadets within our JROTC programs here in the county. We've got tons and tons of kids that are involved here, and so such a great way to give back and hopefully serve our country one day.
Absolutely, and I heard they were named the best JROTC here today.
Wow, excellent. And you can hear them doing their chants.
Absolutely, filling the streets right now as we speak. Next up is our Paulding County Fire Rescue that was founded in 1980. They proudly serve the citizens of the county with fire protection, fire suppression, rescue, and emergency services.
Right now we've got 12 stations throughout the county with over 170 personnel, but they do have in the works one additional station out on the west side of the county. And
yes,
so
they do.
We're excited about that. On the fire truck today we have both probably Chief Pelfrey, Chief Ellsbury, and some of the fire department honor guard. And wow, you hear that siren, it's really loud. The fire department, such a great public safety partner here in Paulding County, and at the Sheriff's Office we work really closely with those guys, and they do such a fine job in our county.
Yes, they do. It looks like they got that beautiful new ladder truck today.
Yeah, that's truck 2. They're really proud of that. It's something they got off a federal grant, and so they're super excited about the opportunity to show that in the parade. All right, next up we've got Helping Hands of Paulding County. Helping Hands is a local nonprofit food pantry, clothing center, and resource center for our neighbors whose lives are impacted by poverty in our county.
And of course, next up is our Paulding Rotary Club. They have a positive force in our local community. For over 50 years it has been in operation in this county, and they have raised over $1 million. And all that money has been returned back to the county.
Wow. And it looks like the City of Dallas is coming, and there goes my 2 children and my dad on the City of Dallas float. Councilmember Jim Henson, Mike Case, and his grandsons. We've got Nancy Arnold and some of her family, James Kelly, Chris Carter, and Leah Alls.
That beautiful 1944 Dodge fire truck.
Hello everyone, I'm John Grant with the Paulding County Rotary Club, and it is time to kick off the 2019 Dallas Parade. I'm here today with Mr. Jim Henson. Jim is a member of our Rotary Club, and Jim was very instrumental in getting the Interact Club started at Paulding County High School. Jim, you want to tell us a little bit about that?
Well, a couple of years ago, we went out to the high school and talked with the staff. We talked to them about setting up a club, and we talked to them about, what it would be involved and how we would do it. And nothing happened at that point, but this year we were able to get some things going. We talked to a couple of people, and things are really moving forward with the program now.
That's good.
We have a director that's at the high school. He teaches there, Jason Bryce. And I want to introduce Jason, and he in turn is going to introduce some other people that are involved with the club.
Great. Jason?
Well, hello, I'm Jason Bryce. Really, Jim does get the credit for this and coming to a faculty meeting and telling us about the Rotary and their desire to establish an Interact Club, and that basically the club would be about community service. So I was interested in that. I wrote it on a Post-it note, and Post-it note got lost, and nothing ever happened until beginning of this year when Carly Brown, our president, came to me and said, Mr. Bryce, I'm thinking about a club here at Paulding County that's all about community service. And then I remembered, isn't that what that Interact Club was all about? So I contacted Mr. Henson and told Carly about this opportunity, and she was gung-ho on board, and roped in James Morrison here to my left with her. And so from there, the ball's been rolling, and we've planned a few community service projects, and would love for them to be able to tell you about those.
Carly?
So we are going to work in animal shelters. We're working on this Dallas Parade, and we will be going to elementary schools, and we're still bringing in ideas from other people, and James has more ideas too.
That is great work, and Jim, I think that the Rotary Club is in good hands.
I think so.
With the Interact clubs. James, anything you'd like to share with us?
Like she said, we plan on doing stuff with animal shelters, and we plan on reading to our local students at elementary schools, and working with IEP students to make them feel more included and things like that. So,
Lake Allatoona cleanup as well, something we've been talking about.
Yeah.
That is awesome, Jim.
One more thing, I'd like to ask Jason how many members we have of the club right now, roughly.
Right now we have, I believe, 21 members, 10 working with us today. So, and more to
21.
come. Yes, sir.
That is amazing. That is amazing. Yeah, Rotary is in good hands for the future with the Interact Club of Paulding County. We're just happy to have you guys with us. Thank you for your contribution. And we want to close out this part of the interview by wishing everybody in Dallas and Paulding County and this viewing a very Merry Christmas. So on three, everybody ready? 1, 2, 3. Merry Christmas.
Next up is the city of Hiram, founded in 1891 and home to nearly 4,000 residents and over 700 businesses, Ashley.
Wow. So today, representing the city of Hiram, we have Mayor Teresa Filial, Mayor-elect Frank Moran, Councilwoman Kathy Carter, and Councilman Derek Battle. They are escorted by their Public Works crew, and the city of Hiram wants to wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
And they had a great tree lighting last night, an annual tradition for downtown
Hiram. Yeah, and you
Hiram.
said there was a big crowd there last night.
Absolutely, a wonderful crowd and a beautiful tree lighting right there, known as the Tree by the Tracks.
Excellent.
Now that tree right there is much smaller than the one they have displayed downtown in the city of Hiram, but
That's
I do encourage you to go visit the Old Town Hiram area to see the beautiful decorations right now, especially going on with Whoville.
Hey, I'm here with the mayor of Dallas, Boyd Austin, a longtime friend, and just thankful to be here with him today. And I know last year, Boyd, you shared some of the memories of Christmas in Dallas, and we just want to give you an opportunity and all to maybe share those again for those that didn't hear it, or just, how are you celebrating this Christmas?
Well, we're celebrating in Dallas, and I hope that everybody will take a few minutes to come to downtown Dallas during the Christmas season and see the decorations and take part in what we're doing. Our merchants are doing a lot of things this Christmas season. They'll be open on Saturdays and all through Christmas extended hours. But it's just a great small town feel to be in a town that does Christmas the way it should be done and celebrates it in such a way.
It really is. It's almost like a Hallmark.
Yeah, I've had a lot of people say that. It looks like a Hallmark Christmas card. And of course, 2 years ago, we had the snow that laid on the ground and really made for a beautiful Currier and Ives type picture.
Oh, it is. It's very beautiful. We thank you for everything that you do. And
well, thank you.
I want to personally wish you a Merry Christmas, you and your family.
Well, Merry Christmas.
And one last thing, we can't let go without saying today.
Go Dogs!
It is wonderful to have with us today the Paulding County Board of Commissioners, being led by Post 4 Commissioner and Chairman Pro Tem, Mr. Brian Stover, followed by Post 1 Commissioner Ron Davis, Post 2 Commissioner Sandy Caker, and Post 3 Commissioner Chuck Hart. We also have County Clerk Rebecca Meredith joining them today.
We love our Board of Commissioners, and they're just here, and they want to wish everybody a happy New Year and a Merry Christmas and everything in between.
I'm here today with Mr. Brian Stover, dear friend and fellow Rotarian. Brian has also served, he is a two-time past president of our club and currently the assistant governor and also our Post 4 commissioner for Paulding County. So Brian, I want to let you take a few moments and just share what your thoughts are on the parade and what it means to you and any other thoughts on your mind.
Well, thank you, John, and you know, I'm just glad it's a beautiful day, great day to come out and enjoy Paulding County, and great day to enjoy the city of Dallas. Come to this parade, love it, love being involved with it, love giving back to the community and seeing all these smiling kids' faces as we come through here and throw candy to them. It really opens my heart to them, and I really love it. So thank you, Paulding County. Thank the Rotary Club for putting this on every year. Thank you, John.
Well, thank you, Brian, for all that you do, and it really is. It's about the kids and just being able to bring a smile to their face. So how about joining in with me, wish everybody a Merry Christmas.
Everybody have a Merry Christmas and a
Christmas.
Happy New Year.
Next up, we have Paulding Rides for Wishes. Paulding Rides for Wishes is a nonprofit organization that raises money to benefit the Make-A-Wish Georgia Foundation. It's something that Mr. Frank Baker, our county manager, was kind of one of his ideas, and just a super event.
I just can't believe the success of this new program that they started only 2 years ago. And in the last 2 years, can you believe, Ashley, they have raised $29,000, which has stayed in Paulding County to grant local wishes.
Yeah, I've been fortunate enough to be a part of that event. It's such a great opportunity to give back to kids in Paulding County who have special needs or debilitating illnesses. So just a great opportunity to help those in need.
Yes, it's been a great program.
Hey, I'm here with Frank Baker today. Frank is the county manager, and I know, Frank, you're here representing the Board of Commissioners, but also see on your shirt here, who are you representing?
Well, we're here for the Board of Commissioners, but also for Rides for Wishes. It's a charity event that we put on with the Board of Commissioners' help Team Paulding puts it on, and it benefits Make-A-Wish of Georgia. And so we've done it the last 2 years, and we've been able to collect about $29,000 over the last 2 years for Make-A-Wish of Georgia. All that money goes for children who are on the list here in Georgia. It doesn't go outside of Georgia, but actually it stays here in Paulding County.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, so that was one of the prerequisites of us having a fostering relationship with Make-A-Wish is we wanted that money to stay here in Paulding County for the kids that are on the list in Paulding.
That is perfect. That is perfect. Now, you've already come through the parade route. What's your thoughts on it? Did you have a good time?
Absolutely. Awesome. Last year we were a little challenged with the weather.
Yes, we
but we still had a pretty good turnout. It was a great event last year, but the enthusiasm of the crowd is just tremendous. In fact, we actually ran out of candy. There were so many folks lined up. We ran out of candy quite early in the parade. So next year we got to get some more. Absolutely, next year we got to get some more candy. So
everybody heard that, right? He's going to have more candy next year.
We'll have more candy next year.
Frank, thank you for everything, and I wish you and your family a very Merry Christmas.
And next we have the Paulding Board of Education. The Paulding County School District proudly serves over 30,000 students in our county in grades in grades K through 12 in 33 schools, 1 virtual school, and our new Paulding County College and Career Academy.
Absolutely. Also representing the district here today is the 2019 District Teacher of the Year, Chelsea Sell. Chelsea is a 6th grade teacher for science and math at Irma Austin Middle School. Joining Chelsea are Superintendent Dr. Brian Otot, Associate Superintendent Clark Margett, and members of the school board.
And next we have something that's near and dear to my heart is the Paulding County Sheriff's Office SWAT and K-9 unit. So having been a member of the K-9 unit years ago and current member of our SWAT team, I'm proud to have these guys here. They work so hard to keep our county safe. And when there's a situation and law enforcement officers need help, they can't call 911, they have to call SWAT. So SWAT is the police for the police. So we're just super excited to have them here. And a lot of the guys are down here, they've got their families with them. So we really try to make this a family-oriented thing. So I want to wave to those guys.
Next up is Sheila Butler, our Clerk of Superior Court. She's a lifelong resident of Paulding County, employed in your clerk's office for 32 years, and she is currently seeking re-election in 2020.
And next we have Lindsay Eberhardt, who's the coroner of Paulding County. Lindsay was elected in the last cycle, and she is truly honored to serve our county as our coroner. And next we have some of our state representatives. I believe we have Mr. Martin Montahan.
And I believe I also saw Mr. Michael Gravely.
Yeah, I think they've teamed up as they normally do, but they're always a great force here for our county and do good things for us, and so we're proud to have Martin and Micah here.
And of course, Micah represents District 67.
And Martin represents District 17 here in Paulding County. And it looks like we've got Martin and Micah coming up on our left, so we're going to wave to those guys and wish them a Merry Christmas.
Approaching right now is our state representative, Joseph Gullett. He is with the Georgia House of Representatives representing District 19. And, of course, he's here today with his family wanting to wish everybody a very Merry Christmas.
That's right. We've got some great representation in the State House, so just super excited to have those guys here and here represented in the parade. Just all kinds of great activities going on, lots of good smells. I smell some food behind us maybe from Sal's Pizza, but just a lot of great activities and things to see. It looks like Joseph's in an old Hummer. That's really cool. And next we have the Paulding County Republican Party and Women for Trump. They want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year as well. So glad to have those ladies here.
Coming up next is Agnes Lou Kimball. She is a 2020 candidate for the Office of Superior Court Clerk's Office. I'm extremely proud of the next entry as it is from your Paulding Chamber of Commerce, definitely your voice of business for this community, as we are promoting our Buy Local Grow Paulding program, especially this time of year as well as any day of the year. Is an important time to support your local businesses. So we definitely encourage you to do so. So many great members we have of our chamber. We'd love for you to go by and shop local. It's important, very, very important program.
I was just going to say, the Chamber is such a great part of the community. Being a Leadership Paulding graduate, it's just done so much for me in my career, but just does so much for the county and our young people with the programs that are in the high schools and all the things that are going on in the Chamber.
Thank you so much. In fact, we currently have our largest class ever with Leadership Paulding 30.
Oh, wow. As you can hear, we have the Paulding County Shrine Club. They're always a fan favorite and usually one of the loudest groups we have in our parade.
Absolutely.
But the Shriners are a brotherhood of men committed to family, engaged in ongoing personal growth, and dedicated to providing care for children and families in need. And they always have some really cool bikes, motorcycles, go-karts, things like that. They usually do donuts, and they usually make the kids excited. Most importantly, Bo, the fraternity serves of mankind utilizing resources of its great philanthropy, and they're also a part of the Shriners Hospital for Children.
Yeah, they do. They do so much for the state.
So we're always excited to see them. They always do donuts, and the kids really get a kick out of the Shriners.
It's the only time they can do donuts and get away with it in this
That's
county,
right.
though, right?
That's exactly right. No tickets today.
Hey, and look who I found here, my friend Sandy Caker. She is our Post 2 commissioner, and you've already been through the parade.
Yes.
Did you have fun?
It was a great parade. Last year we had a little rain, but it went through well. This year was even better. There's more people out. Ran out of candy, way down the road. But next year we'll do better.
No. Everybody, I hear that recurring theme, we ran out of candy. So y'all underestimated the crowd.
I think we threw a lot more candy earlier than we should have.
So she's giving, more giving. Okay, that's a good problem to have. So anything you want to say to the citizens of Paulding County?
Just want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. 2020 will be great.
Yes, it will. And thank you for being with us. And thank you for all that you do. Merry Christmas, Sandy.
Merry Christmas, John.
Next up is our Hardy Family Automotive Group. Speaking of local businesses, this one has been family owned and operated for over 41 years. And as the wonderful late great Mr. Charles Hardy used to say, we love you and we need you.
Yeah, just such a great family-operated organization. I grew up with a lot of the Hardy kids, and Renee, Mike, Johnny, Ashley, and Justin, and the rest of the family that works there. Just a great Paulding County family business, and proud to have them here in Paulding County. They always do so much for both local organizations as well as those in other places, but just they do a really good thing for our community.
They do. Natalie Higgins sung for us last night, in fact, in the Christmas tree lighting. Of course, it is a pleasure to serve with Justin Fuller in the Paulding County Rotary Club.
Yeah, just a great family, great organization. They always do such good things in our community.
It looks like they're throwing out some fun stuff, possibly even T-shirts out there.
Yeah, it looks like some Hardy T-shirts and maybe some candy and other things. They've always got a lot of cars. Look, I got an F-150, Z71. They've always got some great trucks and other items.
And I know they were able to step in last night and accommodate our new Miss West Georgia pageant queen that's going to be here a little bit later on in the parade. Unfortunately, I heard that her vehicle she was to ride in today actually was involved in a wreck last night.
No.
So they stepped right in, was able to provide a vehicle today.
Very cool. That's always just a testament to what they do, always stepping in and helping.
And it is wonderful. Look at all these kids lining the streets, all those great smiles. They're all dressed so cute and prepared to see the big man that will be coming a little bit later on in the parade. But the joy and the spirit is just definitely filling the air up here today, Ashley.
A lot of Santa hats today. And next, following Hardy Automotive Group, are the Paulding County Beekeepers. They are a nonprofit organization that's dedicated to promoting the interest of beekeeping by serving its members in the community through education, knowledge, and resource sharing. And an interesting fact about me that some people may not know is I actually have bees. And so it's a pretty cool little hobby.
That is a fun fact. I didn't realize that about you until yesterday, Ashley.
Hints and honey.
And up next is Dallas Elementary School, and I know it's being filled with children today, families, teachers, and administrators joining us today for this wonderful festive parade.
Dallas Elementary is always one of the staging areas for the parade, and kind of a special place in my heart because years and years ago my dad was the principal there. And following the Dallas Elementary group is the Paulding Preschool. Paulding Preschool is a quality-rated child care facility caring for children who are aged 6 weeks to 12 years of age.
And I believe they have some young ones on that bus with us today.
And the wheels on the bus go round and round, it looks like, for that one.
Let's hear you sing that all the way through, Ashley.
I think we're going to hold off on that.
We are excited to have Farmers Insurance, the Burgess Agency, joining us today. They are a downtown Dallas business, family-owned, located on Main Street, and they have just been named the best theme and the biggest heart award today.
Oh, wow, that's excellent. And looks like next up is the New Georgia Animal Hospital. They are a hospital that's on Georgia 61 South, and they provide quality medicine for your pet. And next up we have the U.S. United Pageant Queens.
It looks like we have several vehicles in line to that. I do see Sherry Davis. She is the queen of the U.S. Ambassador Program. She gets that title by doing a lot of community hours.
She's at
highly
every single
involved.
event that we ever go to.
Yes,
I always
she does
jokingly
a great
call her Miss
job.
America because she is everywhere and just so dedicated to the community. But Sherry's such a great lady, and we love having her around.
We look like we got some tiny tots from Miss Georgia.
And next up, we have Rytech of Northwest Georgia. Looks like they are a 24/7 emergency response company, and they clean up, looks like water damage restoration, mold remediation, things like that. So Rytech of Northwest Georgia.
As everyone knows, this year's theme for the Dallas Christmas Parade is Rotary Connects the World. And we have our GRSP student as our Grand Marshal, Carolyn Gronsbo. And then we also have Brian Hedrick. Him and his wife, they're the host family this year for Carolyn. And Brian, we want to give you just a few minutes and share maybe some experiences that you've had and what it means to you to get to experience this holiday season and the entire year with Carolyn being around.
Yeah, thank you. So this is our second year as the host family for the GRSP. Last year we had a student named Magno from Brazil, and this year we have Caroline from Sweden. And it's been awesome to get to know them better, to see the world through the lens of another culture and another country. And it sort of helps you to look more critically at your own world, but then also expand how you view everything. And so it's just been nice getting to know them and see where their priorities are at, and see some younger people too, and the next generation coming up, and what they're looking to get out of the world, and how we can frame that for us.
That's perfect. And I know just my couple of visits that I've had with Carolyn has been such a pleasure in getting to know her. And, you know, Carolyn, I have to ask, you're from halfway around the world, and you've been here long enough to see how here in the U.S. we celebrate Christmas. Share with us, if you will, some of the comparisons, the contrast of Christmas here and Christmas back at home in Sweden.
First of all, I would say there are like a lot of similarities. Even if we're two very different countries, we celebrate Christmas pretty similar. But a big difference is that we celebrate Christmas on Christmas Eve and not Christmas Day. And that's when Santa comes, and we actually have a Santa. that comes in and that meets the children and gives out the gifts, and that's the 24th and not 25th. So that's a big difference. But I would also say here that you decorate everything much more than we do. The house decorations are over the top, and I love it. It's something that I'm going to bring back to Sweden. What else? We have some traditions in Sweden that's very specific for the Nordic countries. And for instance, we have a tradition called Lucia, and it's a saint. And it's only in Sweden we celebrate this saint.
Okay.
And she comes in and she sings some songs, and she has like a crown with candles in her hair, and it's only Sweden and Norway, I think, that celebrates it.
Wow.
And it's the 13th of December, and it's a very big thing, but it's specific for the Nordic countries, so that's a big difference too. But we listen to kind of the same songs. One funny thing is that almost all Christmas songs that you have here, we have the same ones, but we've translated it, so we have like the Swedish lyrics. So that's pretty funny. So you can like listen to the songs in 2 different languages.
Well, I have to ask.
Yes.
So you have Elvis Presley Christmas songs translated in your language.
Yes, you can find
And I
almost.
would love to hear that.
I'll show you to you.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank
Again, it is a pleasure to be with you today. Thank you for being our Grand Marshal, and
Such an honor.
and I do. I hope you have an amazing Christmas. Are you going to get to see your family over Christmas, or
No.
will you be?
I'm going to stay here, actually. I have their host families, and I'm going to spend Christmas with one of them. We're going to go up to Tennessee, so I'm very excited for that.
Wow. Well, I hope you have a great time, and thank
sure
you
I will.
again for being with us.
Thank you so much.
And we can't let this interview go. We got to. Hey, Rotary connects the world. And so from around the world, we want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas. So are we ready?
We are.
1, 2, 3. Merry Christmas.
Now rolling down the street towards us is the Depew Orthodontics Brace Bus. Now this is a unique service, I have to say. It will actually send a bus to the school, pick up your child for their orthodontic appointment, and then bring them back and drop it off. It's definitely a service that the kids and parents both love.
Yeah, absolutely. It'd be cool. It's looks like it's a Hummer, so it's cool to ride in a Hummer H2, and very convenient to take your kids to the orthodontist. Following the Brace Bus is Studio Dance Incorporated. Studio Dance is located in Dallas behind the Tractor Supply and next to Paulding Gymnastics and the Jumpets. They are in their 18th season here in Paulding County.
That's wonderful. We always love to see those successful small businesses, and 18 years and going strong is the Studio Dance.
Yeah, it looks like they're clad in purple. They've got the purple Santa hats, and so they're very spirited. Maybe they'll break out in a dance for us here in a minute. I'm not sure. You never know. It could happen.
I want to see you break out into a dance for us, Ashley.
Well, I don't know about that. That may happen later on, but not right now on the porch.
And now we have Ragsdale Heating and Air Conditioning. It's like they have just been awarded the best theme for a business or corporation here today. And I hear they've got a big gingerbread house coming up behind
They
me.
do. It's
Ashley?
really cool. I took a peek over my shoulder a second ago, and looks like Jason and Art did it again. And they always do such great work in the community. But their float's really cool, and it is a gingerbread house.
And they are also Paulding County Rotary members. Both Jason
Excellent.
and Art would love to see all the great things that Paulding County Rotary Club is able to do to give back to this community, and they play a big part in that.
That's exactly right. Yep, the float is really cool, as we might expect. And there's actually a toilet inside the gingerbread house. And looks like we have Home Stars coming up next. They are led by Denise Thomas, and it looks like, wow, that's a cool old Ford truck. Looks like they won a prize for the antique portion of the event, and so super excited about that cool old Ford in a teal color. Not sure what year that thing is, but it's really cool.
Again, that is the office of Denise Thomas and Steve Fitzgerald. Next up is Dice Window Tinting. It's family owned and operated, local to the Dallas, Georgia area. They've been serving in this area for over 10 years. They have a handcrafted 6-foot tall Frosty the Snowman in the bed of their entry today.
Sure
it's a
do.
company truck provided also with a show car called the Eco Beast, being driven today by Ricky Price.
And that's really cool. I'm a Mustang guy, so they do have an Eco Beast, which is an EcoBoost engine from Ford. Not trying to plug Ford, but I am a Mustang fan, so any Mustang I see that's cool, I gotta check it out. And as you can hear, that's the sound of a band. So we have the Hiram High School Band of Gold coming up behind us. They were named the Class 3A first place winner in guard, percussion, and band at the 2019 Super Bowl of Sound in Carrollton, Georgia. They were also named the Silver Division Grand Champion for the highest overall score. They have performed at such events like the Children's Healthcare of Atlanta Parade, at Disney World, and at Universal Studios in Florida.
Well, I can see why, as they make a wonderful, joyful sound here today.
They always do such a great job. The Hiram High School Band of Gold.
Next up is our Paulding County Composite Mountain Bike Racing Team. This is the only youth cycling race team in our county. They use mountain bike racing as the fastest growing sport in the county, and they were ranked 8th in the state this year and also produced 2 of the state's top 5 riders in 2019.
That's pretty cool. A lot of those bikes are made out of carbon fiber, which is extremely light and very strong. So pretty cool that those guys are here, and it's even neater that we got some top riders in the state. So pretty cool deal.
Absolutely. We've got the beautiful Silver Comet Trail for all of our residents and non-residents alike to come out and enjoy. 13 miles of beautiful, beautiful bike trails through our county.
That's right. And there's even a trailhead at the chamber, I believe.
There is, right? Come park in the back of the building.
And if
enjoy
I'm not
a
mistaken,
beautiful ride.
adjacent to the concreted portion of the trail, there's actually a mountain biking trail.
There
if I'm
is.
not mistaken.
Yes, sir. You're exactly right, Ashley.
Oh, wow, they're riding wheelies. It's pretty cool.
And that is a girl riding a wheelie right there.
She was riding a wheelie for like 40 yards. That's pretty awesome.
Impressive.
I wish I could do that. If my kids see that, that's what they're going to want for Christmas. And following the composite mountain biking team, we've got the Girl Scouts. Girl Scouts of Paulding County was always a good entry in our parade, but they were founded in 1912. And Girl Scouting builds courage, confidence, and character, and they make the world a better place.
Yes, they do, and they were founded right here in Savannah, Georgia. So that's our big claim to fame.
I did
the
not
state
know
of
that.
Georgia. Yes, sir.
Well, something I like about the Girl Scouts, not only they do great philanthropic things, but the cookies. So what's your favorite?
I'm going to have to say Thin Mints.
Thin Mints are pretty good. I like Thin Mints and I like Tagalongs. Those are two of my favorites.
I don't think you can go wrong with any Girl Scout cookie, Ashley.
I agree. And such a great organization. There's always so many Girl Scouts. They do so many great things. Actually, we had a group of Girl Scouts at the Sheriff's Office earlier this week, and they came and decorated our Christmas tree.
Oh, that is a wonderful, wonderful thing to do. I know that they often call the Chamber, too, looking for some community projects.
Yeah.
So they're definitely highly engaged and involved in the Paulding County area.
Absolutely. Always do such a great job.
Showing us some Christmas spirit here today are the C4 cheerleaders coming from the program that starts as early as age 3. They have a Little Explorers program, and they offer tumbling and stunt classes all the way up from beginners to level 5.
And they even started at age 3. Wow, that's amazing. Lots of Christmas spirit from the Longhorns from C4. And you hear that chant in the background, so you know it's got to be some more cheerleaders. We've got the East Paulding Junior Raider cheerleaders. They offer a program for 6th, 7th, and 8th grade Junior Raider cheerleaders. And they are obviously for East Paulding High School, and they are the feeder team for East Paulding. And they do a full array of pep, cheer, and they're always ready for some Raider football. I went to East Paulding High School and graduated many moons ago, and so
just a few years ago.
Just a few. Glad to see the Junior Raiders out here representing Paulding County.
With some beautiful entries here today is Georgia Classic Rides. This is a car-based club located right here out of Dallas, Georgia, founded in 1988. Their primary goal is helping underprivileged children while enjoying the passion for classic cars, so they host a lot of different events throughout the spring and the summer, providing that money back to our community in areas of need.
Looks like they've got some, I'm sorry, didn't mean to cut you off, but I'm a car guy, so just checking out their cars. They've got a cool old Ford truck. Looks like they got some couple Dodge Challengers. I don't see a Hellcat in the group, but some pretty cool Dodge. I'm sorry, those are Chargers.
Men in their cars.
I
Men
know,
in their
right?
cars, right?
So I see 2 Dodge Chargers and a couple others. So I always got some really cool cars with the Georgia Classic Rides.
Yeah, and it looks like one of their entries here today actually won 3rd place in the antique division.
Oh, wow. Very cool. And looks like we've got Bethany Christian Church coming up next. They are located in Dallas, and they were selected as the best religious entry this year. Looks like they got 1st place in that category, and they also were the mayor's choice for the city of Hiram. So pretty excited about that for Bethany Christian Church.
Oh, and I can definitely see why. Their float here today is filled with some beautiful young children.
They do.
Depicting a scene of Joseph in the manger.
And Pastor Wayne Strickland is their pastor over there, and Wayne's special to us because he's actually one of our deputies as well. He is a part-time deputy, so awesome guy and does a great job for us. Looks like after Bethany Christian Church, we have Church at the Ridge. they're following up with a cool little float, and glad to have Church at the Ridge and the Dallas Christmas Parade. And looks like we've got some Boy Scouts from the Pickett's Mill District coming up. Scouts always do such a great job in the community, and we're glad to have those guys here today. This is the Pickett's Mill District, so always good to have them here, and looks like they've got quite a few Boy Scouts.
They sure do. It looks like they've got the streets lined, at least for the next few minutes.
That's exactly right.
Of course, all the kids here today are having a wonderful time, not only those in it, but those who are along the beautiful downtown Dallas Main Street, enjoying all the wonderful things being passed out today, including candy and some other items that I've seen being passed out today. And I noticed some people have even been able to throw a few pieces of candy up here in our direction, Ashley.
Yeah, we got pelted by a few of my friends from the sheriff's office, so that's to be expected. But I have heard some chatter on the streets, and it looks like they're pretty excited about the big man. I think we're getting closer and closer to hopefully Santa showing up. I'm not sure if it's going to happen, but hopefully it will.
We're here today with Judge David Lyles, and David is a fellow Rotarian with us. But David, today you're representing the Cub Scouts, correct?
Correct.
Tell us a little bit about it.
All right, this is the Pickett Mills Scouts. I am here with the Cub Scouts, and most specifically, Pack 1916, where my son is a Bear Scout. But we are here along with the Boy Scouts for Troop 1916 and several other troops that are here with the Pickett Mills Scouts. We want to wish all of you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
David, and Merry Christmas to you and your family, and thank you for all that you do.
Thank you, John.
Joining us also today is the Special Needs Ministry of Westridge Church, and they do serve special need families right here in Paulding County. I know they've got some wonderful programs that they offer.
Yeah, Westridge is such a great asset to have in the community. They do so much, from their surge camp that they have at the end of school to some of the other things they do in the community. Hope for Christmas. They do so much for folks in our community, and we're just blessed to have Westridge here, and especially for special needs children. So just a great way to assist those folks and help them out.
And it looks like they've got a wonderful Charlie Brown theme float with us here today.
And they've even got a Charlie Brown Christmas tree.
Do you have a Charlie Brown Christmas tree at home?
I do not. I do not. And following the special needs ministry from Westridge, we've got Miss Paulding County. It looks like tiny Miss Paulding County, Charlotte Harrison. She's so cute in her outfit. She's in a Corvette.
In fact, it looks like we have several age categories of the Miss
I
Paulding
believe we do,
County
and I'm going to try to call them out
pageant
because we
with
don't
us
have the
today.
information. It looks like we've got preteen Paulding County, Audie Bell, very cute young lady. And Isabella Singleton, it looks like she is also a Miss Paulding County for I'm going to guess, at least a teen age group. Very pretty young lady.
You know, the important thing about these Paulding County programs, as well as most of the beauty pageant, is the scholarship opportunities that it
That's
offers
exactly
our young
right.
women.
And it looks like we got Morgan Kennedy coming up next. She is another one of our queens.
Coming up now is Dance Expressions, and I know Dance Expressions actually joined us last night for the Hiram Christmas tree lighting. They did an impromptu performance for us, being led by dance instructor Firefly, showing us some amazing hip-hop moves, totally made up on the spot to some random Christmas music that we were able to play for him.
Sometimes that's the best way to do it.
And he was doing such a wonderful job drawing in members of the crowd.
There you go. And looks like we've got the Big Blue Marble Academy coming up next. They are preparing children for the 21st century through global education, language immersion, and giving back to our community. So that's a great way to serve the community as well.
For anyone that doesn't know, the parade each year is brought to everyone by the Rotary Club of Paulding County. So I think it would only be fitting to take just a few moments and get some fellow Rotarians to share a little bit about the Christmas parade and what it means, and a little bit about Rotary. So I've got Roy Strickland and Justin Fuller with me today, and we're just going to give them a few minutes to share their thoughts on the parade, and maybe let them explain what exactly Rotary does for anyone that doesn't know. Roy?
Well, John, thank you. We're excited about the parade. It's always a lot of fun. You know, Rotary is an international humanitarian service organization. There are 55,000 Rotary clubs in 200 countries around the world. We're a club of leaders, and we do good things. We do good things for the community here and in communities around the world. The Paulding County Rotary Club was chartered in 1969, and we're celebrating our 50th anniversary this year, helping and serving the people of Paulding County. A former Rotary International president once said, Rotary takes ordinary people and gives them extraordinary opportunities to do more with their lives than they ever thought possible.
That is perfect explanation. It really is. Justin, what are your thoughts?
Well, this is a great opportunity and one of the many things we do in the community here. Through the parade, we're able to raise funds for Paulding Christmas, who works with Hope for Christmas to provide gifts for children in our community. And that's something that we're proud of. We do other local benefits here in the community where we cook out for the nursing home is one of my personal favorites. And it's just a joy to be a Rotarian, to fellowship with the other members, and to give back to our community.
It really is an honor to just be part of a great organization. And from the Rotary Club of Paulding County, we want to wish everyone a very Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
And it looks like Red Line Towing and Recovery is coming up next.
You can definitely hear them as well as spot them in that big red truck. It also seems like they have some jazz music being played on the back.
It is a mariachi band. I just looked over my shoulder. That is awesome. Who would have ever thought we would have had a mariachi band in our Dallas Christmas parade, but there they are on Red Line Towing.
That is definitely an attention grabber.
That is for sure. Might be one of the coolest things that I've seen all day. And looks like we have, following Red Line Towing in our mariachi band, we got the Goddard School of Dallas. The Goddard School provides child care for children ages 6 weeks to 12 years. They have preschool, summer camps, school breaks, and they also offer after-school care for children. And Goddard won, it looks like, the best theme. They won second place in the best theme contest, so pretty exciting for them.
It's exciting to see all those children on board having a great time. And, of course, coming up next is our Paulding Board of Realtors.
And together they are one voice, as their sign says. And one of my kids' favorites is Kona Ice of North Georgia. I know, right? They come to, it seems like every school event or every event that's around, and so kids love Kona Ice. I know my kids like Tiger's Blood. That's their favorite flavor. I don't know about your kids, but always a fan favorite.
Today, almost 60 degrees here in beautiful downtown Dallas, so my kids would not hesitate to stand in line to eat some Kona Ice today.
Mine either. They would love that. And it looks like they've got a penguin in there giving out the treats. Pretty cool.
Next up is Family Savings Credit Union, located in Hiram. Looks like it is a full-service credit union specializing in auto loans.
That's right. And they got Miss Elaine Willingham over there. She's the branch manager, and they've got a Jeep with a Christmas tree being pulled by it. Just another great local business. They're located right beside the new Paulding County Water Department, which is across the street from the Briar Patch. And following Family Savings Bank is Creekside Church. They are a brand new church that meets up at Burnt Hickory Parks Community Center. And it looks like they were awarded the third place award for the religious division. So, oh wow, they've got a cool, looks like kind of a food truck, I guess, with a reindeer on top. So pretty cool float.
And now we are proud to show New Hope Sports Association, a 2019 Youth Patriots football and cheerleaders group.
Yeah, New Hope Sports is a great organization. My kids actually play baseball over there. They do a good job in the community, and always try to give back and provide children in the community a place to play football and baseball. And so just a good organization here in Paulding County.
And the participants here today look like they're sharing some candy with the crowd and doing some chants and cheers and just having a great time.
That's right, the Junior Patriots. And it looks like next we've got the Dallas First Assembly of God, Linked Youth. Linked Youth is a, let me try to get that out again. Linked Youth is a ministry of the Dallas First Assembly of God, and it's located at 64 Holder Road. I know Pastor Fussell, and he's a great man. They always sponsor a public safety luncheon for us, and they always cook some great food. But just a nice church, and they do some really good things in our community as well.
Looks like they have a beautiful entry here today, really sticking to the Rotary theme of connecting the world. Looks like they went with a red, white, and blue theme.
Very cool. I like the cross made out of packages. A very neat idea.
Coming up next, you'll see a collection of golf carts today with the entry from Fat Trout.
Yeah, Fat Trout's a great organization. I know Rod personally. He's the owner of Fat Trout. His name's Rod Trout, and they're located out on the west side off of Gold Mine Road. And as you can hear, we've got another band coming up. It looks like the Pride of Paulding marching band's coming up, and they're excited to represent Paulding County High School. Mr. Craig Wilcox is the principal over there, and they're here to celebrate Christmas in the spirit with our community. And of course, they've got, it looks like the tubas have wrapping paper over them. That's pretty cool. For many years, PC was the high school in Paulding County, and excited to have those guys here. They always do a great job.
Joining us here today for the 27th Annual Invitational Dallas Christmas Parade is the Heritage Antique Tractor Society. And as they like to call themselves, they're just good old boys, just keeping time gone by alive. Looks like they won our first place division for most outstanding antique vehicle, and I can definitely see why with some of these beautiful classics rolling through the streets of Main Street in downtown Dallas.
That's right. Looks like there's Danny Bone in an old Farmall tractor. It's got a little siren on there, so always cool to see the tractors coming through town. And following our antique tractors, we've got the Christian Motorcycle Association. They are the Hiram chapter of the Lord's Disciples, and they serve the biker community and spread the message of God out to the community. Very loud with motorcycles and the sirens from the tractors, so it's always exciting and fun when we get all the activity here on Main Street in Dallas.
Just so much fun and just festive environment here today surrounding us. Again, we have a beautiful day at almost 60 degrees.
That's right, it's nice.
Now is North Paulding Youth Football and Cheer Program. This is an association made of participants ranging from pre-K all the way to 5th grade. This season they had 130 football players, and they also had 130 cheerleaders.
Following the North Paulding group is Studio 4, the Arts. Studio 4 is a dance and tumble operation, and they teach lessons to children ages 3 years to 18 years of age.
And I was excited to see that they are performing in the Nutcracker next weekend at the Dallas Theater. Studio 4 is also an award-winning competition team and performance company.
I did not know that. And following that group is Nick's Automotive. It looks like this one's a big-time award winner. They are family-owned and operated since 1999, and they're located over in Hiram. And they were selected as the best theme for an individual organization. They were also the Dallas Mayor's choice, and Nick's Auto was the best theme, first place for the parade.
Absolutely, and I can see why. It looks like it is a beautiful little red train filled with some smiling faces off the back.
It really is pretty cool.
And of course, we have Victory Baptist Church. It looks like this entry today received second place. They're proudly displaying that second place ribbon in the religious category today.
And it looks like they've got what looks like to be the Bible in the verse John 3:16, so that's pretty cool. And following them, we have independent trunk keeper, Miss Shelly Seegers, and we're getting pelted with candy and whatnot up here on the balcony. Shelly Seegers is with Matilda Jane Clothing, and Matilda Jane looks like they won Best Theme third place. So very cool to see Shelly. She's always providing cool clothes for our folks.
And she's got some beautiful children aboard that wonderful display here today. We are excited to see the Brent McDonald Band. He is a singer, songwriter, and a guitarist from the Atlanta area. He grew up just outside of Columbia, South Carolina, and was raised on good old Motown and even beach music. He owns and operates the Echo Mill Recording Studio, and I'm excited to announce that the Brent McDonald Band will be premiering off tonight, or on New Year's Eve.
There you go.
In downtown Dallas for our first ever Silver Comet Ball Drop. First ever New Year's event.
All right, looks like following the Brent McDonald Band, we've got Catch All Mechanical. It looks like they do everything for complete building maintenance. So if you have a building maintenance need, call Catch All Mechanical.
And it looks like we have McPherson Baptist Church joining us today. It looks like they have a float filled again with smiling children, very happy faces, enjoying this beautiful day in downtown Dallas for the parade on Main Street.
Looks like they've also got some of our smiling seniors out there as well. So it's good to have those guys out here. They're off of Mount Olivet Road out on the, a little bit on the western side of the county. So. And as you can hear, we've got another band coming up. This is the Marching Raider Brigade from East Paulding High School. They're excited to be here and want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And it looks like they were awarded #1 marching band. So that's pretty cool.
Are you sure you didn't have anything to do with that, Ashley, being that you went there?
I am an East Paulding graduate, and we do have a lot of young East Paulding high school students helping us here on the set, and just want to give those guys a shout out. They're doing a lot to help with this production.
Mm-hmm. I think we had over 15 students show up today from across the different high schools throughout the county, joining us as volunteers for the parade. So thank you very much to each and every volunteer here today that make this parade possible. We definitely appreciate them as well as the young students.
That's right. Sounds like they got a good upbeat tune going today.
Of course, we have Paulding Gymnastics here today. They are celebrating 18 years as a local business in Paulding County. They offer classes for all ages, competitive gymnastics, tumbling for cheerleaders and dance, as well as birthday parties, and this is what I love to see, parents' night out. When you're a mother of 4 children, you love to look for opportunities to be able to drop your kids off to enjoy an evening while you yourself can get a break.
That's exactly right.
Well, we are reaching the end of the Christmas parade for 2019, and we're here with Jackie Crum and Sam Elrod, driving forces in putting this parade together, and I want to give them just an opportunity to share what their thoughts are on today's parade and what it means to them. Jackie?
Thank you. This is the 27th annual Invitational Christmas Parade, and we're so happy with all the participants this year. It's been one of our biggest, and all the proceeds go to children's charities, so we really appreciate you coming out and supporting it this year. And I'm going to hand it over to Sam, who's been doing this a little longer than me, and he's going to tell you a little bit about the parade.
I wasn't planning on saying a whole lot about the parade other than it was awesome this year. The weather's awesome. We've been blessed with a wonderful, wonderful day. So I'm hoping everybody's enjoyed it as much as I have. So, But I want to thank all the people who brought their floats and sponsors. But again, we've had a wonderful time today. Thank you to everybody that's came.
Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas.
Hey, we're having a great time here at the 27th Annual Dallas Christmas Parade. Next up, we've got Precision Heating and Air. They're a family-owned heating and air company founded in 1985. They've got over 100 years of combined experience in the industry. They want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And they're also the Rotarian Choice Award winner. So, wow, what a really cool float. They've got some Christmas trees made out of ductwork and got even a little man made out of pipe and ductwork. So really cool, and that's Precision Heating and Air.
It looks like they have gingerbread representing their employees.
Oh, there you go. And looks like we got the Paulding President's team coming up next. Their theme is Make Christmas Great Again.
Next up, we have joining us Smuggler's Envy Speed Shack. They are a custom automotive and industrial metal fabrication company located in Hiram, and they also won an award today for most outstanding four-wheel drive vehicle.
Well, and I can tell you why. It looks like they've got 5 UTVs out there that are really cool. So those are Polaris Razors and different. They might all be Polarises. They're actually really cool.
Looks like all the guys are commenting about it up here, so
That's
they
exactly
must be
right.
really neat.
They've got a lot of time, energy, and effort put into those things, but those machines really get it done. They're nice. And looks like coming up next, we've got Sparkles Family Fun Center. Usually they have the Sparkles skate car, so we're looking for that. It's amazing to me that they have been in Paulding County for 60 years. Can you believe that?
They had a wonderful anniversary celebration earlier this year, and I'm so extremely proud for that business. Again,
I can remember going as a kid to the skating rink, and we always had such a good time there.
I bet you used to like to couple skate, Ashley.
Well, I might have done that from time to time. Never did really get the reverse skate down pat, but
now, I was a queen backward skater.
I couldn't do that.
Indeed, I was.
I was better at the couple skate than I was the reverse backward skating.
And I'll have to challenge you to a speed skate round sometime then, Ashley.
I think I'm a little too old for that now. I might break a hip or something.
Coming up next, joining us is Chris Jr., Roofing and Construction Company, another family-owned business.
You can hear a lot of cheering. There's a reason for that. We got the East Paulding youth football team coming up. Both their 4th and 5th grade teams are here, and I don't know if you know this or not, but they actually won the championship. They went to the Super Bowl, and they played the New Hope Patriots team, and they actually won. It was hosted at East Paulding High School, and both teams were 11-0 and went undefeated throughout the regular season. So those guys have a lot to cheer about, and we're really proud that Paulding County team won the youth Super Bowl.
Absolutely, and again, you can hear that spirit and that excitement still in their voices from that big win.
Yeah, they're really excited, and just glad to have a Paulding County team that won.
Another locally owned and family operated business located right here in Dallas, Georgia is E. Dennis Air Conditioning and Heating. They've been serving this community for the past 26 years, and it looks like they are an award winner today. Looks like they came in second place in the corporate division.
Wow. Very good. Yeah, they've got a really cool float with Frosty on there. He's coming up to our left, and glad to have E. Dennis here, and glad to have him in the parade. All right, coming up next, we've got the Mount Olivet Missionary Baptist Church. Mount Olivet Missionary is out in Yorkville and is led by the Reverend Cord Franklin Sr. It was organized in 1866 and is the oldest African-American church in Paulding County. The youth ministry is led by Pastor Joseph Howard. Pastor Franklin is just a nice man and always involved in our community and on several boards.
Yes, he is, and it looks like they're enjoying the day with a great group of children. And it looks like we're ready to have some fun with our Paulding County boggers. This looks like it is maybe some uplifted trucks that might enjoy some mudding.
Yeah,
is that what that is, Ashley?
these are the old school boggers. We always have such fun with these guys. They go out and they have fun in the mud. So we're always excited to see the Paulding County boggers here.
And now, here comes the moment that all the children here today, as well as all of those who are young at heart, are most excited to see. the big man, Santa Claus himself.
Yeah, he's here, and looks like he's brought Miss Claus with him, and he's giving out a lot of candy and some cheery ho-ho-hos, and so, you know, just excited to have Santa here. We hope all the children have been nice, and they're on the nice list. I know my kids are super excited. I'm sure yours are as well.
Absolutely.
Hey, what kind of Christmas parade would it be if I left out my grandson? I'm here with Wyatt Grant. Wyatt, did you have fun today at the parade?
Yeah,
What was your favorite part?
handing out candy to children.
Giving out candy to children. You gotta love that. Did you like seeing Santa Claus? Did you? Did you give out a lot of candy?
I gave out as much as I can so that the whole entire people could get it, because I remember 2 years ago that when we were passing out candy, that part didn't get any.
So you made sure you had enough for everybody. That is awesome. That is awesome. Wyatt, thank you for coming out and helping me today, okay? Hey, I'm also here with my granddaughter. This is Bailey Grant, and it is awesome to be with Bailey. Bailey, did you have fun?
Yeah.
You did? What was your favorite part?
My favorite part was passing out candy, and I saw one of the first grade teachers.
You saw one of your teachers?
One of the first grade teachers from my
Oh,
school.
that is awesome. Did you see Santa Claus? Did you like seeing Santa Claus?
Mm-hmm.
You were nice too, right? All right. You want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas? Okay, on three. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Merry Christmas.
And looks like next, you can always tell when the end of the parade's coming, the Paulding County 4-H Horse and Pony Club. So we've got those guys coming, they're on hand, and they offer experiences and educational opportunities for children from kindergarten through 12th grade. And guess what? You don't have to have your own horse to participate. So always cool to have the horses here and the ponies, and so here they come.
All right, these next folks, they need no introduction. If they do, I don't know where you've been your entire life. I'm here with Mr. and Mrs. Claus, and I hope everybody is on the nice list, but I'm going to leave it up to Santa to decide that. But Santa, take just a few minutes and just share your thoughts. You've been with us all day at the Dallas Parade. Share with us your thoughts.
Yes, sir. I just want to thank everybody for the warm welcome we had today. Enjoyed it. All the kids look forward to it, and want to wish everybody of Paulding County a very Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to y'all, and you know, I have been really nice this year. Do not listen to anything anyone has said. I've been nice.
That's not what I've heard.
Well, can we talk after the camera quits rolling?
Absolutely.
All right, because I promise I have been good.
All righty.
All right, and I got a $20 bill too that says.
Oh, that even works even
All
better.
right. Well, I'm on the nice list now. So
exactly.
On three, let's wish everybody a Merry Christmas. 1, 2, 3.
Merry Christmas.
It has been an absolute pleasure joining you today for the 27th Annual Invitational Dallas Christmas Parade. What a beautiful day. The streets are filled. I just can't imagine this not being the premier event for this year for this county.
You know, absolutely. It's such a great event here in Paulding County in the city of Dallas. I'm honored to be able to be here with you and to host this event. You know, like I said before, when you see the horses come through, you know it's the end of the parade. So just want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and I hope 2020 brings blessings on everyone's family.
Absolutely, Ashley. And thank you so much to PCTV, Pro Sound Productions. We have so many volunteers. The Paulding Rotary Club, of course. So many people come together to make this event possible for the citizens in our community.
Yeah, and just want to give a thank you to all the public safety professionals that are out there. We've got folks from the Dallas Police Department, the Paulding County Marshal's Bureau, and our Paulding County Sheriff's Office helping keep this event safe and keep everyone free from any kind of crime. So just want to thank all those responders that are out there and folks from the Paulding County Fire Department as well.
Again, we want to wish you a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.